Warby Parker sells glasses online. Amazon, of course, sells almost everything on its website and mobile app.
But now both sell in stores as well. We wondered why.
These days, Amazon takes the blame every time a big box retailer goes bust. More proof that the future of retail is point and click, right? Not quite, says retail consultant Emily Eisenberg.
People do still shop in stores. 85% of all retail is still happening in brick and mortar.
In fact, many formerly online-only companies, including Amazon, have stepped into the physical world.
The strategy behind online retailers opening in-store experiences is to create more of an omni-channel moment. When you shop an online retailer, you don't know what the touch and the feel and sort of the quality of the product is.
A prime example, Warby Parker, which started out selling eyeglasses on its website. Customers could order and try 5 frames at home, but the company quickly found that customers wanted even more choices.
There was that need for customers to kind of feel and want to see and touch the glasses.
Now, Warby operates more than 60 stores nationwide with no plans to slow down.
It's a great experience in the store to be able to talk to one of our advisors and style you and find out what glasses fit according to your prescription.
Online companies expanding into brick and mortar are prepared to start small, with pop-ups a popular first move.
People always like to talk about how retail is dead, but retail's actually just going on a diet. So retail spaces are starting to become smaller and they're becoming much more thoughtful about how they use their square footage.
For us, having a pop-up allows us to test the concept to prove that it works without signing into a 5 or 10-year lease. To be flexible and be able to try different locations seemed very appealing to us.
Wakefield-based American Rhino sells apparel to fund conservation groups that preserve African wildlife. They've had pop-ups in Linfield and Newbury Street and plan to be on Nantucket this summer.
We've really found our customers shop with their hands. And for them to be able to come in and touch the fabrics and hear the story physically as opposed to just seeing online has been very beneficial for us.
When online brands sell goods as well as services, a physical location brings the business to life. Case in point, women's workwear business MM.LeFleur, which includes a styling service.
So it's just a good basic wrap. You come in, you're working one-on-one with the stylist, and everything that you arrive to is curated to your profession, your dress code, your size, and just come in, have a glass of wine, treat it like a spa for work clothes.
Once online only, MM.LeFleur found that store locations allowed them to create an experience for customers, making the chore of shopping for workwear much more enjoyable.
You should feel like you're shopping with your best friend, so it just made sense for us to have that permanent store, have that physical space.
And indeed, that experience is what will keep a customer coming back.
I think something like 85% of retail experiences result in a sale. So maybe that small purchase happens in that moment, but I think the idea is that you have this positive association with that brand or with that shop experience, that it becomes something that you want to frequent regularly.
A small business that's also found the move from clicks to bricks helpful, the Cambridge-based home organizational company, The Little Details.
We've been in business for 7 years, but there was a real piece missing for us of the in-person connection. A lot of people were very hesitant over the phone many times to have us come in and do such a personal service in their home, literally digging through all their drawers and cabinets and closets, not actually being able to see us in person and say, okay, I do trust this person. I know who I'm getting here. It's not just an online presence.
Ultimately, moving into retail helps online companies gain exposure, new customers, and insights into shopping behavior. So expect the lines between online and offline retailing to continue to blur.
Digital brands realize that they can have a much longer, engaging relationship with their shoppers by getting them into the store and bringing them into their culture.
So it is an advantage of a brick and mortar that you have some time to get a little more data, a little more information about your customers.
Yeah, for instance, Wi-Fi hotspots in stores can pick up cell phone signals to figure out which aisles people are shopping in. They can place sensors on shelves to figure out which items people are picking up. And all of this information, Anthony, helps the stores organize it's so that consumers want to shop and spend.
Feels a little creepy, but there are advantages to it. I get it. Up next, a makeover at the mall to keep up with changing times.
If you don't change with it, then you're just not going to make it.
And then you end up on the Dead Malls page.